Okay. Then you're on start mission. Your loadouts are good.
Yep.
3, 2, 1. Good luck.
GLHF.
HFGL.
FHL.
We talked about this.
Alright, that's why my run died last time, is because I did that.
Yeah, exactly. I would have to get my travel book out to tell you where I went in the UK. But I know I went to London, and I know I went to Dover. So,
I just like to travel. That
only...
would be cool. Farthest I've been out of New York is Pennsylvania.
Miller here. Do you copy, Snake? I see you've landed. That makes one giant leap for us. I'm sending this from the offshore plant, our mother base. The signal is unidirectional. I'll be giving you commands and advice through this.
Damn it, dude. I missed the grenade again. But I know what happened. I know why I missed that grenade. That's all. Yeah, and the reason I went to Dover was literally to get on the ferry to go across to... Oh, I learned the name of the French town.
Le France.
What?
Le France.
This is a sneaking mission.
No.
Hide behind stuff. Take the long way around.
There's the actual name of the French town that is the equivalent of the port of Dover. But I can't remember what it is. Calais? I don't think it was Calais.
Here goes.
It might have been.
Security is tight.
I'd have to re-look at... Like I said, I'd have to re-look at my travel and where we went. It might have been Calais then. We were on a tour bus, so we took the bus across on the ferry and got off and just drove into France. So if that route makes sense, then it definitely would have been that. What's is Westminster? That's the prison, right? Or the ex-prison? That's a museum now, isn't it?
What's up?
I think we went there. That's the one that has, if it's a museum, then it has the crown jewels kept in it, I think. Or that's like one of the queens, or one of the royal crowns is kept in it, I think. I know that it was a lot of ravens, because we spent like solid 10 minutes talking about the ravens of Dover, or not Dover, the ravens of Westminster, or wherever the hell we were. We did see Buckingham Palace. We did see Big Ben. We rode on the London Eye. I remember that. It cost a pretty penny to ride on the London Eye, but it was like, why not? You know, you only get to ride on something like that once.
I'm with you.
No.
Might have been a mistake.
I did not go on a double-decker bus.
Surrender.
I think I just have enough. Holy shit.
The boathouse should
Wow.
be close by. Neutralize the security detail and make contact with the Commandante. Good. Now
Yeah,
meet with
we
the
were
FSL and
a
Commandante.
bit
He's
strict
inside the boathouse.
on where we could and couldn't go when I was there. So I didn't get a chance to really do too much. Yo, nice. I think we had a choice to go to a couple places. I know I walked around the Latin Quarter for a little bit because I remember asking, was like, why is it called the Latin Quarter? And everyone in my group was like, you didn't read any of the tour guide, did you? And I was like, you got me. Fair enough. I didn't read about the Latin Quarter. And then we had a museum option. I don't know if I went to the Museum of London or not. There was a couple options we had, but I really can't remember what we did.
Boosh!
Readings for nerds. Yeah, you right. I do know when I was in France, I went to the Louvre. And I do not regret going to the Louvre. That was actually pretty cool. If you've never been to the Louvre, that's a really nice. There's a lot of really famous pieces of art and stuff there. So I have seen the actual original Mona Lisa.
Nice.
And by that I mean I saw it from the other side of the room because holy shit, that room is so crowded and the picture is so small. But I have seen it in person.
Probably like super guarded too, I imagine, because it's been stolen before, I think, right?
Yeah, they have barricade, like I say barricades, they have like it's pretty deep in the museum, and they have one of those like felt rope setups to prevent you from getting too close to it, and then on top of that they funnel you in to the area to even be able to see it. So like you really have to get in there to see it.
Mm-hmm.
You might be able to get past the enemy by hanging from the bridge. Press the action button near the bridge's handrail to hang.
I'm ready to go.
Oh, yeah, to
I can say
Surrender.
well, you know, now in the UK, I don't know how your visa restrictions and shit, how easy it is to just casually travel to a place like France. But
Careful now. They might be holding FSL and soldiers prisoners.
one of my two favorite places when I was in Europe were the French countryside. Was absolutely beautiful. I liked Paris. Most people in my group did not like Paris. I really liked Paris. And the Austrian countryside, the town we went to in Austria was so gorgeous. I loved Austria during the summer. That was such a beautiful place to go. Okay, well that's nice. Yeah, I know that EU travel laws function some way. I don't know how the UK leaving the EU works, but I would not be shocked if they just had some kind of grandfather clause that was just like, I mean, you already have it, so here, just come in, kind of thing.
Yo, I got the one shot! Let's go.
You're ahead of me again.
Feels good getting the one shot because I never get crits.
Well, I mean, I have bad news for you. You don't need a crit to get the one shot.
Either way, I have the worst luck on vehicles. It feels good to
Yeah,
have
fair.
some good luck. Or better aiming, one of the two.
There won't be much time, but I should still be able to get my travel log out at some point, and I can tell you. But yeah, funnily enough, the place we went that everyone loved, but I hated, hate's a strong word, I did not enjoy was Switzerland. I did not have much fun in Switzerland. I did
Was it
enjoy
just
going to
boring?
see the Matterhorn. I don't really know why I didn't like it. It just wasn't clicking for me.
Fair.
The hotel we were at was nice enough. The city was nice enough. Going to see the Matterhorn was awesome. Yeah, it was pretty up there in the mountains. It was a bit cold. I don't like the cold. And I remember we spent a night out in these giant or at this like giant lunch hall they set up for us, full of tables. And it was some kind of Swiss tradition. I don't remember what it was, but it was like a fondue hall or something. So we just all sat at these tables eating fondue for like an hour. Cheese fondue for like an hour.
Oh man, that must not have went well with you, especially, right?
I don't think I was too lactose intolerant back then. But yeah, if I had that now, that's a bit of a toss-up. It was a more of a social environment,
Here goes.
and I don't think the social was really clicking with me at that time.
Oh my god. Ooh.
Oh, it was something. I mean, it was fondue, and
Here goes.
then a bunch of old lady yodelers came up and they put on a show for us, which was fun. And I guess I should explain why the hell I was there. We were a group of traveling musicians spending about a month in Europe doing shows across a myriad of countries.
That's
And when
pretty
we weren't
cool.
doing a show, it was pretty cool. When we weren't doing a show, we were at liberty to do things that they had planned for us. Because, you know, they weren't like, all right, you've gone to Europe. That's it. You're here to do a show. You get no fun, no enjoyment out of it. They scheduled some things for us to be able to do.
Neat.
It was fun. I don't think I have any of the music still. I think I had to turn it back in because music's expensive, let me tell you.
To get to the coffee factory, you'll first need to backtrack to the fork in the road.
That funk is playing in my house, in my house.
Surrender.
I do know we went to, I can tell you, my least favorite places were by far Switzerland, which I don't have a particular reason I didn't like it. It just didn't like it. I can tell you though, I hate heights. And good lord, the amount of switchbacks you need to go up to climb mountains in Switzerland because everything is built on top of the fucking mountain. Ooh. Ooh. It's really scary, man. It's terrifying.
The coffee factory to reach the train terminal.
The place I hated the most though was Venice. Oh my god. Venice is terrible.
Does it smell as bad
Venice
as everyone say it does?
It smells like sewer. Just constant sewer. There's nothing in Venice but sewer. The whole city smells like sewer.
Surrender.
I can still remember the
Looks like
smell
we're
of
just in
Venice.
time. Neutralize all enemies and secure
Well,
the train.
they got the looks. That doesn't mean they can get the smell.
I
Sometimes
remember
you
we
gotta
went
choose.
to the reason we went to Venice, besides just going in general, because we didn't actually do a show. We went there for like a day trip. We went across the ferry to get to Venice, which is a giant floating city. If you didn't know, it's physically like isolated from the rest of the country. We went out there, walked around, and we went to a glass blowing factory based out of Vienna, Austria, I think. I don't remember what the glass blowing country or company is named. Anyone who knows what the hell I'm talking about would probably have a good idea. But yeah, we just toured some glass blowing factory over there in Venice. And it was like, okay, this is cool. But Venice was also swelteringly hot. Mostly because you're on the water.
I was
It's
gonna say, yeah.
super humid. Your band wants to do a UK tour? Oh yeah, I would imagine. I mean, travel costs are one thing, but you probably have to fund your rental space, your instrument storage. Like, oh damn, dude. You don't just get shows for free. You have to rent the time to fucking perform there. Ooh.
Boosh!
All right, I two-shot the tank. We'll take that.
Same.
But yeah,
Pretty happy with that.
that's you do that, then yeah, travel costs. Because I assume you guys don't want to all live out of the same van. I mean, you could. You pay to play, yeah. And you hope you make some money back. So if your tickets don't sell, you're not making any money. And if you don't make any money,
Go back to the
like,
prison camp. It's in the village where they were
sure,
holding Chico.
the people there might like you now and they think you're cool, but you're not getting the money you spent back immediately. You have to hope that they spread the word, or you know, whatever it is they choose to do about you.
I'm ready to go.
It sounds like hard. It's hard to go day to day
And it'll
because
take
you don't see any returns quickly.
I'm with you.
Exactly, dude. And then I can speak from personal experience here.
if you cut across
Of
the
the
prison camp,
10% that remember you, like a third of them will completely forget your name because they lost the flyer that had your name on it, so they have no idea how to ever look you up again. They're like, damn, you remember that really cool band we saw? Yeah, but I don't remember their name. And you're like, well, shit, what do we do now? There's a really cool marathon I went to that I would love to remember some of the bands that I saw there, but I don't have the performer sheet anymore. So it's like, no clue who these people were. Would love to know and listen to more of their music. I really like them. But nope, can't do that. Sorry, buddy. Yeah, with what money?
Cross the bridge and head north.
True, dude, true. And that's why he's your old guitarist, right? He kept spending irresponsibly.
a truck route you're on. Their base is up ahead. Move out.
What is it?
Oh, whoops.
Yeah, I imagine. You can't just, like,
I'm ready
you
to go.
can't just, like, pack that shit
Got to get past it somehow.
in the bag and just be like, all right, guys, we're good to go. No, that doesn't work like that.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
If you go into
we-
that room with a caution, that guy won't be there. Interesting.
We,
Guys, I'm inside the facility. There's rows and rows of
what was I
trucks
saying?
here.
If that's where they
I
brought
keep
the
thinking
news,
about
then
just
the
how the
truck
hell
raptor
you're gonna
should be
pack
there.
the fucking drum kit. Does your drummer
This is the one.
even,
The exhaust
like,
still
feel
warm.
comfortable
The cargo's already been offloaded.
packing his drum kit up to ship to another country? Fuck. We had, when I went to Europe, one of the band members was a Barry sax player. We had one Barry sax player. My band director, who was in charge of the group that I was with, explicitly said, no, we are not taking any Barry saxes. No one is allowed to bring a Barry sax. Do not bring a Barry sax. You are playing a normal saxophone. Do not bring a Barry saxophone. And then when we got in London, his Barry sax was so fucked. Like, unless you're a saxophone head, like, you know about saxophones, just trust me, it was fucked. And the band director who was with me took one look at it and was like, and that's why I told you guys, no one's bringing a Barry sax. Airliners do not give a damn about your instrument. If it's not packed correctly, it's not their problem, it's yours. You should have packed it better. You don't feel comfortable packing it back? Exactly. And, like, that's a guitar. I was about to say the worst thing could happen is the neck snaps. That's pretty brutal. But yeah, that's understandable. Drums? Oh, drums is terrifying. And then more complicated instruments, just like, oh my god, dude. Thinking about dude, shut the fuck up, Huey. I'm trying to have a conversation here. Thinking about the more complex instruments, like, your drums could get punctured. Your bass neck could snap.
Ass.
Yeah, that's what I would. That's probably what I would do, Rue. Is just, like, get a rental, or like you said, just buy a new one and then sell it. If you get big enough to have people, like, guarantee protect your instrument, maybe it'll matter. Because I don't know about bigger musicians, but I would imagine even musicians like I was about to say Freddie Hendrix. That's not a name. Like Jimi Hendrix and stuff. Like, I don't think they felt very confident hacking their guitars. They were like, no. We got 6 guitars in America. We got 6 here in the UK. Do not bring your guitar, kind of thing.
Snake.
Yeah. Bringing my alto sax across the waters was already sketchy enough, but I had faith in my saxophone case. I feel so bad for the kid who brought his Barry sax and just, like, fuck, dude. Barry saxes are not. Oh man, dude. It's
Do
bad.
they just
trust me.
not withstand like bumps and whatnot?
Yeah. It definitely didn't withstand when half the case was caved in.
If there's enemy scouts
I
around
see.
here, they'll be nearly impossible to see.
Ready to go.
Yeah. Berry saxes, well, saxophones specifically have a lot of very fine
I'm with
like
you.
springs and just long thin sections of brass with very important springs in them. So those getting bent out of place means your keys won't close, which means that just fundamentally
Enemy
means you cannot
certainly
play your
don't spot
instrument anymore
enemies that are actively
if your
hidden.
keys don't close. So they just straight fucked his instrument, and we're talking like thousands of dollars of repairs, if not just buying him a new Barry sax completely.
Boosh!
The problem with Barry sax is just how big it is, and how many fine finessable parts it has in it. It's not like they're a expensive brand. It's just like to buy a student starter level Barry sax, 1,500 out of pocket. To buy a
Jeez.
higher level, like intermediate level, 5,000. To buy a professional level, $8,000 Barry sax. Professional level. I think he had a student model, so we're talking somewhere between $1.5 to $3,000. Gone instantly because the airliner smashed it up in the flight.
Was there any insurance on it?
I don't know. I didn't know the guy. I wasn't a friend of his. He wasn't from my school. We were being ushered and moved, so I didn't have a chance to ask him about it or talk to him about it. I just know his instrument was fucked, and I own a Barry sax, so I can confidently say we're talking minimum $1,500.
Gotcha.
No, Barry saxes are not entry level instruments. If you're gonna invest in a Barry sax, you know that you want a Barry sax. Whereas like alto saxes, which are the sax most people play, you could get one for $400 probably pretty reasonably. I would expect to spend closer to $600 to $800 depending on how your payment plan and stuff is. Tenor saxes up to like 12,000 for student models, so you're basically adding $300 extra on for each upgrade, just because it's a bigger hunk of brass.
Ready to go.
But Barry saxes aren't even the biggest. Look up a contrabass saxophone or a double bass saxophone. Like, Barry saxes are child's play compared to some of the saxophone sizes out there. Exactly. That is 100% what it is. More metal, more things go wrong.
Surrender.
Some instruments, when they get smaller, they get a little more expensive. Yeah, they are, dude. If you got the right image of a contrabass sax, you probably saw some guy sitting on a stool and he's like halfway up the damn instrument. It's great. They're huge. But those aren't like realistic instruments that most people play. Those are more like collectors' instruments or fun instruments. Most, unless you're in a super niche orchestra or like high-end group or something, Barry sax is about the biggest you're gonna see in the wild.
Keep your ears open.
All right. You get it in Naruto?
I'm about to find out. Well, I'm
I'm
2 areas away from
saying-
finding out.
I'm entering the mission right now for finding out.
Surrender. Once you know which soldier has the ID card, do a body check. To do a body check, first knock the soldier out, or put him to sleep, or hold him
Yep.
up. That
Yeah.
works too.
It's pretty bad. The problem with like a bass guitar too is, they make guitar cases, I'm sure, but usually guitar cases are form-fitting. Those are not the kind of forms that fit in an airliner pretty well. Saxophones are usually like kept in square cases, but you just need one airline employee deciding that he doesn't really care about putting this in and
Naruto
just
bless!
chucking it,
Sorry.
and like that's that.
Pick it up.
He just chucked your instrument and it's fucked. Even if it's in a square, perfectly fitting case, you know, it's just like, okay.
I should really learn to get out of my box and run into these areas.
I'm with you.
Lose time just by box walking in.
Ooh, okay, that's not great. Okay, I don't have best Naruto.
Second best Naruto bless, hopefully. It's a soul killer when it's the worst one.
Okay, we'll take this. We'll take this. I got second best Naruto, so like that's okay. I'm just playing it really safe rather than accidentally triggering an alert here because I took the stealth off or something.
No, yeah, fair. Yeah, Mav.
Yeah, man. It really depends how much you care about your. Like I know a chip probably doesn't affect your instrument that much, but like that's your baby. It's your baby, dude. You did not put that on a plane so you could get damaged goods back. You put it on that plane so you could get your goods back.
Ooh, it's fucking hot in there.
And I doubt the airliner would pay for you chipped my varnish kind of thing. That's gonna be a hard sell to them. And it hurts my soul. Exactly.
Oh God. Discontinue.
Let's continue. Now all I gotta do is not mess up on the boss 7 times, and this is looking pretty good.
Good, that's good. At least one of us is ahead.
The rest you needed to learn.
Sadly, the RNG can only bless so much.
But what about how to fight like a soldier?
I'm glad it's you, honestly. It's better that it's you.
Aw,
Because I know you're gonna come back if you get a shit run.
I would have rather it been you, because you're my friend.
I would have rather it been Rue. Because that would be cool if Rue just showed up
Yeah.
and like, I did it, guys.
That'd be awesome.
There's a saying.
And you'll see how minor it is. Oh, man.
Do you know what it means?
Being patriotic.
It means devoting yourself to your country.
Yeah, I've never done restorative work on a guitar. So I don't know if you could just like
As long as we have
re-varnish
loyalty to
it,
the end,
or
there's no
like
point
what
in
you
believing
could or
in love,
couldn't get away with.
even in those we love.
And that's the way a soldier's supposed to think.
The only thing we can believe in with absolute certainty is the
Oh,
mutual.
clearly you just dipped the entire guitar in a vat of varnish. What could possibly go wrong?
Defecting to the Soviet Union. Jack,
Sure, it won't melt or anything.
you can't come with us.
Well, I mean, varnish won't melt. Varnish is like paint finisher.
Yeah, but what if it's in a vat of it?
It wouldn't be hot. You don't heat varnish.
What if it's actually sulfuric acid?
BOOSH! Yeah, you're right. No, you're right. You're just right, dude. You're just right.
Long story short, don't put your instruments in sulfuric acid.
I feel like you could just take this argument anywhere you want. Or
Yep.
not anywhere you want. You could just take any argument and just be like, yeah, but what if it's sulfuric acid? Argument over.
Long story short, don't put insert anything here in sulfuric acid.
You don't have any supply markers. Are you gonna have enough ammo?
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe you should pull back
You
and
just be like, I
reorganize
took my child to the pool for the first time yesterday. And you're like, but what if it's sulfuric acid?
I just played it safe this time. I mean, I still shot early to get the Crystal's first shot, but then I threw a chaff just to be safe.
Fog's getting thick. Careful you don't lose sight of that
Back-
Backup
a good
base.
spot at least.
Damn.
red lamp on it.
This guy has 2 bases?
Fog.
This guy is a bass player.
No, I understand where he's coming from. I have 2 altos and a baritone. So I understand having a backup bass.
Yeah, I mean, like, that's just common, right? To have, like, multiple backups.
Pull out all the envelopes
Yeah.
and
Or you
I got
definitely
ass!
want-
I got ass! Let's go!
boards will have icons over
Oh,
them.
I should just stop now.
Dude! I'm so happy!
Yeah. Because you never know when your instrument's going to need to go in for repair, and, like, you're not a professional instrument for it. Well, actually, guitars and basses, maybe. Rue might be able to pull off some kind of repair job on his own. I don't know. But you can't. Saxophones aren't something you can just break out the, I'm going to repair this saxophone now. Like, you don't. You usually have to take saxophones to professional instrument repairs shops to get those fixed up. But it also would depend how much damage the bass took. I am. Yeah, small things. But like, if your neck snapped, can you even fix that? Or are we talking like, this has to go to a professional if you want any chance of this being usable again? Or fret damage. Okay. Well, I guess that makes sense. Fret damage is basically net. I got it!
He got ass! Yeah! Dude, we got ass!
Yo, there's a Sam in my chrysalis.
These runs are truly blessed.
It's above the nut. What part of the guitar is the nut? The only thing I could think of is the literal thing you twist to tighten your strings. But if you somehow broke the guitar up there, I'm very concerned about how you managed to do that. That part of the guitar is usually
Move out.
Be very tough. So I'm guessing the nut is somewhere else. I'm gonna Google guitar nuts really quick, see what I can find out.
I just, I already
Where
have
the
an image in my
strings
head.
rest before the fretboard at the headstock. Okay. So in like a rock band guitar, it's where the top fret part connects to the neck. Dude, how did I lose? Oh, I know how I lost. Fine, that makes. Lonely fool. Dude, I forgot I was even running Peace Walker.
Right.
I'm just having a conversation about instruments.
There's
We're
no
just been
turning
chilling.
back now, Snake. Wipe out the
I'm
enemy.
pretending I know what the hell I'm talking about, but like I'm so out of the instrument game at this point. It's a bit of a shame.
Snipers will get a beat on you.
But it's what it is.
It's hard to find
I would
people
love-
to commit with that type of thing with.
Yeah, that's the main problem with instruments. The more niche the instrument, the more obscure you gotta find people to commit to, and I mean, like,
They've got rocket launchers.
it's one thing if you commit to it as a hobby, but then it takes time out of your day, and then you're not doing it for anything other than it's fun. And I don't know a lot of people who perform instruments as a hobby and don't expect something out of it. That doesn't have to be money, but like not a lot of people go do a jam session for no reason. Like they're working on something, which is why they're doing a jam session.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I struggle to say I've been playing, but definitely I went on my Europe trip in 2012. But I have played recently since then. And I still know how to play. I was about to say you don't just forget those things, but I guess it depends how long it's been since you last played.
How the fuck did I say 45 seconds? What is going on here?
I don't know when I started. I started back in middle school, and I graduated in 2012. So someone who knows American the education system can translate that appropriately.
Hell yeah. We got the... I think my favorite Depeche Mode song is, Everything Counts. I really like the song too.
Oh, is that how you pronounce it? It's Depeche?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah,
Well,
I
that's
mean,
not very obvious.
I mean, I guess you could say Depeche also, but you probably get me full of.
That's not what I would say either. I've always called them Depache.
Depache?
Yeah, Depache mode.
What?
That's how I've always pronounced them.
Depache mode?
What? How am I
What do
supposed
you
to know how
mean?
it's pronounced?
How do you get an ah out of that? Oh, whoops.
No, you just don't understand.
I guess not. Holy shit. Oh, I got thrown. My cocoon is so
This is
sloppy.
Depeche mode. I've never heard how their name is pronounced, so fair enough. Piece of shit.
Cocoon's gonna lose me like probably 20 seconds. Oh well.
That was a garbage eliminate.
Pull out the memory boards. All the unlocked boards will have icons over them.
It's Depeche? I thought it was Depeche.
Any boards you remove can be used to build our own AI weapon.
There we go. I was wrong too.
Boards have different functions according to the icons displayed over them.
Idiot.
Go ahead and take whichever one.
Okay, Mr. Depachi.
Parts on the exterior of the machine. The memory
It
board
sounds
will
right.
those
I don't know what you're
parts
talking about. Why are you on my case?
Where do you get the A from?
when it lights up.
That's just the inflection on the E they use.
Okay.
Yeah, I've just always called them Depachi mode. That's just how I know them. Are they the ones who made money for nothing?
No, that's Dire Straits.
Okay.
Get your money for nothing and your chicks for free. Little do we all know, it's probably something like flip choo choo mode.
Oh, that's bad. The D too much. Depeche mode. Right? That's what we're talking about here. Right.
I see you
Devil,
had fun in
you'll
Yakuza
side with me,
4.
right? No! What? Oh my god, dude. My face accidentally love tapped the side of Cocoon.
Oh damn. Wait. Did you die?
No, I
Or
didn't.
did you just get hit?
I just got kicked all the way back down off of Cocoon.
Oh, gotcha.
Still on high alert after that last tank.
No, you said it was Schmuckle? Alright.
That
I got
elevator
it.
should take you
Alright,
underground.
well, I guess you're
Or
right. Schmuckle.
whoever.
Press the action button in front of the switch.
This is where exactly. It's been me the whole time. I mean, I guess my personal inflection, it does sound like a Depachi mode. I definitely said that, but I think I would be more appropriate to say Depeche. Depeche. That adds like a weird like French to it. It's definitely not that.
Kind of like attaché.
Unless they're French.
They are not French. My box, bro! Come on!
That's pretty bad. Don't do that.
I guess I'm running the rest of this way. All the time that I just saved by not changing my clothes, I just lost.
Elbow grease will get those shutters open.
You're out.
The
Good,
action
good.
button as fast as you can.
They're formed in Essen.
Straight shot to peaceful.
Yeah, they're English.
Holy shit! The band took their name from the French fashion magazine Dépêché Mode, believing that it translated to fast fashion.
Hey. So it's actually
But
Depeche.
It's based on Dépêché. Next chance I get, I'll look. Oh man. I lost 10 seconds getting, or I lost 9 seconds getting punched off of Cocoon like that. That
It's
sucks.
okay. You still lost less time than me. I lost 15 because none of my shots did like substantial damage in the beginning. Then
Oh.
I missed the armor,
Turn it off.
you know, to
Yeah, I
get
don't
the
think I missed
final
the armor
shot.
one.
That I killed.
And and then the ladder threw me.
But what I don't know is your motive.
Oh, that's
Why
really
would a
rough,
hero
dude.
loyal to the
So
end
I had
betray
minus
your
45, no, minus 30.
What really happened? What did you see?
Well, minus 31, but whatever.
Betrayed more than just her country.
Oh, why am I watching the cutscene?
I am in the wrong camouflage. That's not great.
I don't think you can be in a right camouflage for torture.
Admit it!
Good luck in Essex. Don't die. Or whatever they do over in Essex.
I wish I knew, like, any more than my minimal knowledge of the UK's geography.
Why? Why not just give up?
This is not great. Okay, no, fine. I think the third room of infiltrate the underground base guarantees that your alert ends, but I don't know that for.
Okay, so Essex is basically New Jersey.
Surrender. Use the jigsaw by alternating between the L1 and R1 buttons. Just make sure to keep it down.
Well, that's not a great infiltrate, but it's okay. We'll live.
Buttons correctly, challenge impossible.
Oh, dude, I'm just bleeding time.
Here goes.
Also bleeding time, but it's because my dumbass was watching the cutscene.
It's apparently, well, that's the American pronunciation. Apparently, the American pronunciation is indeed Depeche. Or Depeche. I couldn't see quick enough which one it was, but the second part is Pesh.
Mm.
Time's running short. Get over to Peace Walker's hangar
The
now.
only way is Essex? Maybe. Put it on the wheel.
Hide until the elevator arrives. Don't let anyone detect you.
Christ, dude, how long are you gonna torture me, lady?
Enemies that coordinate their attacks are too much trouble when you're solo. Just
Oh,
steer clear.
schmuck, you're coming to free me, right?
Yep. Just stay in the cell. Don't even move.
Got it, Chief. That's what I'll do. And it goes like this. Take me with the tongue and I owe you.
Alright,
I
Peace
owe
Walker
you
can't
like
be
the
far.
moon
Hurry.
Jagger. I've got... Dude, Snake. Please. Just grab the jigsaw. Why is this so hard for you, Snake?
It's cursed.
You said don't move? Yeah, what are you gonna do about it? I moved.
Cursed your run. It's all over. Can't use the hidden solo co-op strats now.
Oh, hold on. Okay, this is gonna... Oh, this is gonna sound stupid. But I think Here Goes might actually speed up how quickly you saw out of the cell.
Hmm. They're pretty interesting. Big if true.
Apparently, it's New Jersey.
Dude, so that minor information you gave me was correct in my guess. That's crazy.
Oh man, I'm bleeding. I've just bled 30 seconds. That's what I get for trying to play safe, man.
That's right. Hit me with the flamethrower.
Why did I do that? Oh my god. It's fine, whatever. This mission is just co-op comms. It won't matter that much.
Sadly, I'll never be able to get a really good Peace Walker 1 unless I get a crit. Like I did that one time.
Dude, that Oi is such a good command. Oh,
Aye, boy. I want to get a Bacchus sound command from our channel. People will come to your chat to do oi, and people come to my chat to go, aye, boy.
They're entering the woods. Watch out! Peace Walker's getting away.
yo, let's go. My favorite song by the Veronica. You like the Veronicas?
I've heard of them, I can't tell you a single song they've done.
Oh, I'm listening to Take Me On the Floor, which is about exactly what you think.
Gotcha.
I believe you could describe it as sussy, based on previous conversations we had.
Is it
Right?
is it just sexual nature, or is it
It's
gay?
straight sex.
Okay, well,
No,
if it's just straight sexual, then I mean, it's
Well,
not sussy.
I guess it depends on a couple things. No gender is ever named. It's just a female singer. But that doesn't mean it's from a female perspective.
True.
So,
It could very well be sussy.
it could be something.
BOOSH!
Somehow a gold, even though I didn't get a crit. Could have been a 6.4 if I didn't get hit by that missile.
Snake.
Yeah. Alright, well, I guess this is the end game, actually, so I'm not too worried about time, but... Ooh, I gotta go.
Oh yeah, it's 8:30. Well, we only got like 20 minutes left. Not even.
Yeah, not even. But I am gonna have to get...
It's all good. We'll finish and then we'll just call it. Glad we did this, so that,
Head for that snake.
even if I die on Control Tower 1,000 times, I'm still gonna upload this one.
Are you really, if you die 1,000 times, gonna submit this one?
No, but if I die like at least up to 2 times, I will.
If you die 1,000 times, you just get to come back.
If I die 1,000 times, you're not even gonna be here. It'll be time for you to go before I'm able to die 1,000 times. In fact, it'll probably be next Friday before you'll be back, and I'll still be in the chat, still dying in Control Tower.
Did you get sub 1 Peace Walker 1?
Yes, 57-53.
Nice. Nice.
Surrender.
57?
The security is
Yes.
tighter around the central region.
You're
Might be best to
whole
find another
minutes ahead of me. Holy shit.
I wonder what we do different, because I feel like we don't really do much different.
Well, this one I've been playing bad.
Oh, well, yeah, you also had somewhat bad Naruto.
Nah, I had second bed Nard, so that didn't lose me that much time.
Surrender.
Oops. It was kind of sloppy, but whatever. Oh no!
I finished Peace Walker 1 at 1 hour and 19 seconds. So there's quite a bit of time between them.
Are you gonna upload this?
Yeah, if I finish. I don't have enough time to continue, so yeah, I will beat Peace Walker 3 and be like, alright, I'm out.
Nice, because I want to watch
But
it.
yeah, I'll
I haven't really been able to watch because, like I said, the player's dead. I can only see the chat.
It's okay. I'm only slightly offended by you not watching.
I'm watching in spirit.
You know what's doing me in? It's because I'm doing everything on only one job. Yep, that's it.
Vince Ramos.
If the copium works, then the copium works.
Is that what it is? The copium?
I feel like doing everything on one character would make it faster. Especially for first ending.
See, that's where we're wrong. I don't actually know. Just sloppy, just inconsistent, sloppy gameplay.
Did I give him my
Sarge inbox. Okay. I don't think that's subtitles. I think that's called cheating. You know what? Let's see if Schmuck can guess where I am based on what you're telling him.
I'm gonna assume you're at Infiltrate. You just got on the ladder. Or sorry, on the elevator. Now you're in the second area and you're box boosting through the two guards and the cipher.
You don't know that. How could you possibly know that?
I can't believe that just happened.
Oh my god, I put the wrong I had the wrong machine gun on because I forgot to set my machine gun up. Oh, that's not good.
Actually killed him that time. Should be a lot better. Another one spawns!
Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep. Okay, this is okay. Oh my god, I saved that.
Oh. I picked up the box, but my box didn't break. Oops. Hopefully my box doesn't break down this long hallway.
What's happening now? See if he'll understand.
Dive through a window like Superman sleeping.
Yeah, explain what happened now.
Something went wrong. Shit.
Yeah, I surrendered to end the alert, but the backup guard came through and reactivated the caution. So I rolled through the window and hit him with a sleep grenade, which ended the caution. However, it also put me to sleep because I had no stamina from surrendering.
Gotcha. I just played it safe though. It's gonna lose me time, but it's worth it.
Watch out for the gunship.
No, I hate that. I might have just been saved by that stagger. Oh my god. That's crazy.
Man, Devil, you don't understand how much that was helping Schmuck.
No, not outside. You'll be shot dead in a second.
Yeah, I really needed that help. I got staggered by one of the guy's heavy MGs, and I'm pretty sure I got iframes and didn't get killed by a rocket because of it.
Congrats. Or I'm sorry that happened to you. Whatever you feel is more appropriate.
I don't think anyone would feel good about being killed in the last area of control tower.
No, that would be pretty devastating. I've seen a couple runs where that's happened, and the response is usually not positive.
I watched it happen to Kinderghost. Literally the last guy killed him. On the new game run he did. Or that he posted
I
in
remember
Discord.
seeing that. I do remember seeing that.
This job has shit pay, I imagine. I can't imagine having insider information to a Peace Walker speedrun race pays well. Yeah, I'm plus 4.9. Bummer.
I got 1 million you. Come on. You would kidnap me.
Got that. It's Californication.
You don't have any supply markers. Are you gonna have enough ammo? Maybe you should pull back and reorganize things first.
Shit. Oh, and it interrupted my reload. Cringe. Whoa! Good hit. Smart thing, whatever.
Yeah, I have to really like redo my menus so they or my gears so they make sense in this context.
This is gonna take minutes and 20 seconds.
That's okay.
This might be good.
Fuck you. All right, they should be coming now. Oh, dude, I really wish the M47 had more splash radius.
I know, right?
It really is so dog.
Just so he could face armor in battle. A soldier's skills are meant to use to hurt friends. So then, what is an enemy? Is there such thing as an absolute timeless enemy? There is no such thing, and never has been. And the reason
whatever.
is that our enemies are human beings like us. They can only be our enemies in relative terms.
But you
Must be made whole again. The philosophers must be reunited. I will
This run is pretty good. Like, I should do the doorknob, but I'm not going to. I'm just gonna end it when Peace Walker 3 ends.
Yeah, that's how I felt about the last one. But then I didn't PB by anywhere near as much as I thought I would. Only 6-minute PB. But you know, the Zadornov was just too good. It would be a foolish decision. You know, hindsight's 2020, right? I knew I would have a good Zadornov, so it had to.
Correct.
Yes, exactly.
I want it, therefore it happens.
I did have a decent control tower.
Mine was fairly sloppy-ish, just because I took a lot of damage.
I mean, it was sloppy, but like relatively speaking.
And I played it safe at the end near the elevator. I kind of just killed the man, so he didn't kill me.
Alright, well, I crit. This could be bad.
You crit Peace Walker.
I did.
Yeah, that happened to me too. I had to wait till she started S mining.
Hey, let's see if she's HP locked or not. Don't like that jump. Okay. I think she's going straight to S mines.
November Rain, yeah, I agree. November Rain is definitely like a lot of GNR songs you kind of have to be in a mood to listen to. November Rain, I feel like I could be in any mood and want to listen to it. I'm gonna sit here for 3 minutes.
Did we accomplish any of our goals today?
Yeah.
We did a first ending run, which was your personal goal, and I'm on board with that. However, I do think this means there's no further justification on doing first endings together.
Oh yeah, absolutely no.
We have a first ending co-op. We have some first ending solos. We really got to hammer out that true ending co-op next time.
I think next time we play, we'll do true ending, and then when we're done doing co-op, maybe we just go into ILs or do another true ending, and if we have time, do ILs, because obviously we didn't get time to do any ILs today.
Yep.
These races
I agree
are fun
with
though.
either of those paths.
I enjoy having these races.
Yeah, they're nice. They're an excuse to get something done that you would probably not want to do solo.
Mm-hmm.
And then we always have Konami present races if we ever want to just take a short reprieve, but still get something done, because there's no solo Konami emulator runs.
True. Yeah. I'm definitely down to do that. Because Konami isn't terrible run. It's short.
I want to do that closer, or like probably after we have probably like in between doing vehicle ILs. It's like a chill repriever that is still something that needs done, but is a break from mindless ILs.
Agreed. Also agreed, Rue. Friendly competition just makes speedrunning so much more fun. I mean, when you're kind of just competing against yourself, it gets boring real fast.
Your run should be finished. Hell yeah! Right?
Just finished. Very good time. Holy shit. 1:13:24.
Congrats.
I'm happy with that. What's Kenagos'
I'm
time?
about 2.5 minutes behind you.
Still pretty good.